Let's start. Today we will discuss mainly three factors of social well-being or well-being: health, housing, and employment. Education. Health, housing, and education. Health, housing, and education. So, do you think health has a role to play in well-being? Yes. Does health have a role to play in well-being? Yes. हेल्थ का कोई रोल है वेलबींग में? यस यस हेलो हेल्थ का कोई रोल है? एनीवन?
Yes, sir.
हेल्थ का यस व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ हेल्थ and what are the main factors which affect health, which decides?
Sir, health जैसे इंसान पर्सनालिटी डेवलप कर सकता है, एक्टिव रहेगा.
Yes. In well-being, what is the role of health? Actually, well-being is a state in which you are happy, in which you are fit. So health has a great role to play in well-being, perhaps foremost role to play in well-being. And as we have discussed earlier also, there are two types of health: physical and mental. Yes, physical and mental. That is a broad division of health. You can even broadly classify health in mainly two terms: physical health and mental health. And at what parameter you say that that person is healthy or was healthy? What are the parameters mainly? Our society's health. What are the parameters of society's health? Yes. Any parameters of society's health? From which parameter, from which indicator you can say that that society is more healthy?
Physical health में सर हो जाएगा मतलब absence of disease and
this absence of disease. Yes. Absence of disease or low occurrence of disease. Absence, total absence is not possible. So low occurrence of diseases, chronic diseases. So that is being healthy. If you are, if the society is overall healthy.
यूथ को देखिए वहाँ पे यूथ में कोई ऐसे डिजीज नहीं पाए, कोई कमी करनी पाए.
Yes, you are right, but youth is generally in a healthy society also. Youth is healthy because in youth you are at your prime age. But you are right. If youth has some chronic diseases, frequent occurrence of chronic diseases, that is an alarming sign. Yes, in that matter you were right. And any other parameter by which you can guess gauge the health of the society? Any other parameter? A low occurrence of disease, yes, in youth and other groups also. Yes, low occurrence of chronic diseases. It is not common cold or yes. Physical fitness is one thing, and any societal parameter is there from which you can say that that society seems healthy or not healthy. Yes, Rahmat. Yes, Rahmat. Is there no? Okay, so Have you heard of average age? What is an average age? What is an average age? There is an indicator average age. What is an average age? Yes, average age is the probability of the age of reaching the age, that probability of living, and it is average. So you can say that it is that is a statistical measure. You can say longevity. Longevity. If the longevity is long, then you can say in on average longevity is long. People are attaining the age of 80, 100. Then you can say that society is healthier society, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So longevity is a great societal indicator. Longevity. And here mental health is very important. Mental health is very important. And in this, we will discuss further. There are many types, but there is a state of flourishing. What is flourishing? Flourishing is, as we discussed yesterday, that PERMA model. You can imply PERMA model here, that if you are positive emotions, um, you have good relationships, you have meaningful life, you have achievements, you have flow. That is flourishing is the state of flow. So if you think your life is meaningful and you are getting your goals, you are achieving your goals, you are satisfied with your work, then it is flourishing state. You are happy. Happy is also a very very important indicator. Being happy. If you are achieving much and you are not happy, then you are in well-being or not. How can you rate the well-being of a person who has achieved very much but he is not happy and not satisfied with his work? Work satisfaction is also a very important work satisfaction. Work satisfaction. Uh, at what type of work satisfies you? Satisfies people? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me what type of work your profession? What type of profession? What are the factors in your profession which satisfy your view?
सर people to people different होता है. जैसे किसी को
Of
social
course,
work
what
में
is
interest
your
होता है.
people to people different? Yes, you're right. But what is your
Sir, ये social work.
social work? Means it has a meaning.
Yes.
Why you and any other factor? To what
Interest.
Yes.
Interest.
Yes.
Interest in.
Interest. Yes. Interest. Interest in your work.
Sir, board is not visible.
Board is not visible. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, not is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
जब नहीं हो तो बता दिया कीजिए, देखिए ये इसका फोकस छोटा है और बोर्ड इज बिग. ओके, सो इंटरेस्ट एंड anything. Why you have said that social work is satisfies you? Why social work satisfies? Yes.
So because जिस एरिया में रहते हैं वहाँ पे ये सब इश्यूज को देख के मतलब एक होता है ना कि इसको सही किया जाए या
Yes, you're right. But ये तो आप सोचते हैं, but when you do social work, so why you are satisfied? Um, what is the element you satisfy?
सर एक inner feeling मतलब अच्छी
Inner
वाली
feeling,
feeling
yes, 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 you're right. Inner feeling is an important thing. Yes, inner feeling. Yes, yes. Any other factor which makes you work satisfying or rewarding? Yes. What satisfies a person? What a person is after? One, two, three factors. What a person is after in his life. What a young man is after in his life, in his career. Yes. Yes, Manan. What the youth you may be knowing more than me. What a young person is after in his job. What you people are after. What you people see in the job. What you people seek in the job. Any profession. Yes. Anyone? We can boil down to three factors here, as I've researched, and in my opinion also. Your opinion may be a little different, but my opinion is that people want in their work prestige, power, and capacity to change the world. This in this prestige, um, salary is also there. Salary, respect is also there. In my opinion, at least when we were um, searching for jobs, when we were searching for a career options, then these three things were important. Don't know what are the things which are important to you people, but prestige. There should be a prestige involved. People, you should earn people's respect. Yes, and power, and mainly power to change the world, capacity to change the world, and these two are interrelated. And you can say, and your as someone said, that interest, and inner feeling. Sometimes inner feeling you cannot explain inner feeling. Yes, and meaning is related to this capacity to change the world. You want, I think that you like the social work. That is the urge to change the world, isn't it?
yes sir
It satisfies you this. And one thing is there also, that is self-actualization. Look, there are needs. If you read Maslow, he says that Abraham Maslow, he was a sociologist. He says that people, there is a stair type of hierarchy in people's need. First, you have basic needs: food, shelter, clothes. Hmm? Then you have, when the basic need is satisfied, you can see the board or not? Yeah.
yes sir
Basic need is satisfied, then you go to inclusion needs. You want inclusion in the society. You want to be included in the society. When inclusion is satisfied, then you come to self-actualization. When all these are satisfied, self-actualization. What is this self-actualization? Can anyone tell me? When first you want basic needs to be satisfied, then you want a place in the society. Inclusion. You want to feel included, and then when these two steps you have climbed, then you go into the realm of self-actualization. From there, the real life satisfaction comes from. That is what is self-actualization? Yes. Can anyone tell me what is self? Yes, Arbaz. What is self-actualization? Yes. Self-actualization is, you can call it by another name, that is spiritualism. Though these are not the same. No two words are same. I think you can see the board. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Self-actualization need is there. So, what is self-actualization? Actually, when you get all success in the world, your goals are satisfied, your career goals are achieved, then you search for the answer why I have come in this world, or why God has sent me to this world. What is the purpose of my life? Then it comes under the realm of spiritualism. Actually, real spiritualism is this: you search for the answers, what my life purpose is. और ये तभी होता है जब ये सेटिस्फाइड, या तो ये सेटिस्फाइड हो या आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट ना हो. समझ रहे मेरी बात? कुछ लोग बहुत अर्ली एज में भी सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन पे पहुंच जाते हैं, तो उनके लिए एक्चुअली ये बेसिक नीड्स और इंक्लूजन नीड्स इतने इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. They jump to the self-actualization as spiritualism. But most of us come to spiritualism when we satisfy all these steps. So the work-life balance and the satisfaction from the work comes from these feelings. Then one thing more in the health is productivity. You feel when you feel that you are in the state of well-being when you are productive enough. If you have energy to pursue your goals. Everyone has different goals. So if one of the productivity is a very important factor to gauge whether you are in the state of well-being or not. Yes, productivity is very important. And one more very important factor is your environment. And what is this environment? Can anyone tell me? Your environment. What is this environment? Yes, what is this environment? Yes. Again, there are two types of environment. One is physical environment, or you can say geographical environment, physical and natural element are there. And one is social environment. Social environment. So what is this social environment? Man lives in society. Rarely men live in isolation. Most of us want to live in society. It is often said that man is a social animal. So, what is the important? How your social environment is better? How you think that social environment? Yes, that your social environment is good. When you say that your social environment is good, yes, yes, of fun.
By looking around the people or by where we are living.
Yes, what type of people you like?
Sir, basically friendly people.
Friendly people, and the people you like.
Yes.
People you like. People like you.
Yes.
A friendly
and good
people. Yes.
interaction between the people.
Yes.
Sir, good interaction between the people.
Yes, good interaction. Yes, you're very right. Good interaction, or you can say social connections. Why you need connections? In what circumstances you need connections? Social connections are very important for the well-being of a people. If you achieve high and no one to tell to that, or no one to appreciate your achievements, then you are not also happy, isn't it? We all want that people appreciate us, people like us at least. That's why we post a picture to Facebook or any social platform, and we want some likes. Very few likes are there, or no likes are there. We are not happy. So social connections in fun. We want approval of people. Most of us want approval of people. Social connection. People, when you are happy or you are achieving something, you want some people to tell to. And when you are not happy, when you are in problems, then also you need people. As a, and one support system also should also be there. Social support system. Otherwise, when you are in bad state or in low in your life, at a low or at a low in your career, you may go into depression, isn't it? You may go into depression. Suicidal tendencies can be there. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So connections are very important, and your environment. If your environment is not of like-minded people, you're not happy. You're not in the state of social well-being or well-being, isn't it? So, what type of people you want, which appreciate you or listen you, their thoughts are like you, like-minded people, isn't it? So, from there, the work satisfaction comes from, or the feeling of well-being comes from. Mainly, actually, well-being is physical also, but physical health, and these all affects our mental health. If these are not good, if all these factors are not achieved, then you are in a bad mental health, and that affects lack of well-being. You're not in the state of well-being. So that is the very important factor. Your productivity, your longevity, your uh, mental health, your achievements, your connections, your interactions, they should all be good. And at least one or two true friends should be there. Good, good relationship should be there. Yes, isn't it?
Yes.
And any other factor you can add, because your world is a little different from my world. So, any other factor you want to add, um, which is the requirement of social well-being or well-being, state of well-being. When you are happy, when you are most happy, as a student when you are most happy. Yes, as a student when you are more happy. If you're happy, then it is